This is Dabu 7, March 13th, 2014. And Russia has sent 80,000 troops to the Ukraine border, and they absolutely have the whole border covered. The amount of weaponry that they are pouring into this place is just crazy. To me, it's a huge flex of the muscles by Vladimir Putin to say, you better back down. A scare tactic. Now, as you can see here, 270 tanks, 180 armored vehicles, 90 helicopters, 380 artillery pieces, and these G7 leaders, including David Cameron and Mr. Obama, have warned Russia not to annex the Crimea after a referendum on Sunday. Basically, Obama, Cameron, and the G7 leaders of the world, the West, orchestrated this whole thing, sent in these Maidan soldiers. It's already been proven. They've already been busted. That assassinated both police and protesters. And they are doing this in every city. And now they have overthrown the elected government of that country and ran the elected president out of the country. And they have put these puppets in place that are not elected. And they are trying to state that that government rules and that what they say goes, and they don't want Crimea to separate. They're saying that it's illegal. What is illegal is the occupation of Ukraine right now by an illegal government. Non-elected. That's what's illegal, and they just took off with all of their gold. Rob blind. Now, do you see why Russia's amassing 80,000 troops? And I guarantee you there's more. More than that. This isn't mentioning nothing about subs. You got to think about tactical units. This is just what's being seen and broadcasted, this large number. Guys, I don't like the looks of what's going on here as of late with, this missing airlines and this situation here in Crimea. All these distractions, I'd keep your eyes open for any kind of movement or activity here in the United States. I just would. It's the right time. Somebody that represented Israel the other day came out and said that they had to leave America because they wasn't their friend, because Obama is backing Iran's nuclear program. And they said that he would give up information to Iran, that they don't trust America, because how can America help defend Israel when America can't even defend itself? That was their statements. When I'm starting to hear stuff like this and seeing this stuff going on, something is taking place. I highly doubt with this flight that took off that it was real terrorists. The real terrorists are the CIA. All these guys, they would be the ones that have pulled this off and try to stage it and possibly pull off a terror attack and blame it on who else? Russia or somebody else. Then, see, right now they don't have none of these satellite images. They can't find this plane that's missing and should be floating, obviously, in the ocean. They can't find it. But yet, as soon as something sparks off and they've got something on Russia or anybody else for that matter, all of a sudden they've got drone footage and you could see the hair on a person's back. Do you see how this game works? And I know all you out there are saying, doesn't the United States have these high-tech satellites? Well, heck yeah, they do. Heck, there's a couple of them right now that are just jammed with hundreds of thousands of people that are letting people scan and crowd search the ocean. They give you a square that you can go through and search. And if you find anything, send it up to the higher-ups, and it goes from there. And you may be able to find the crash, is what they're saying. But you're not going to find the crash if they haven't found it by now. There's no way. This thing is an obvious hijacking, guys. And I don't know what else to say, but the next move here is a full-scale invasion of the Ukraine by Russia. They're surrounding this thing. Tanks. Look at these howitzers. Monsters. These are the big guns. Okay? They're bringing them in from everywhere on flatbeds. Just rolling in. They're ready. And thing is everyone knows they'll obliterate the Ukraine. They won't even stand a chance. They would just be better off laying down their guns. But at that point, Russia, I don't think, will stop. It's just my opinion. And check this out. This is rumored on what they're saying Putin has plans on doing. Invading here and taking over this part of southeastern Ukraine. Taking over the whole block here. What's very interesting is there are billboards inside of Russia that show all of Ukraine covered in the Russian flag. Even Kiev. Keep that in mind, guys. Right? This is getting deep now. All of these troops amassed here, that's a lot of firepower. And I don't want to see them use it. Okay? Because I know, and I explained to you in this whole video, this whole thing is a setup created by the West. And it's just sad to see, guys. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop it at this point. It's going to unravel. The only way that I think that this can be stopped, first off, is to have a righteous vote inside of Ukraine. And the only way that that's going to happen is to have Maidan ran out of there, exterminated. And the only way that that's going to happen is by the Russian troops. I'm not talking to Ukrainian people. I'm talking to protect these Ukrainian people and their country. They just got robbed of all their gold. This puppet government just came in and took over everything, guys. A fake set of people that don't even belong to this country. They put them in power, and they say, we acknowledge these people as the government now. All right, this new government that we now acknowledge just voted that they're going to send all their gold to the Federal Reserve in the United States for safekeeping. Or whatever. They take it to Israel. Wherever the heck they take it and stash it. Fact of the matter is, they took off with it. And now you see bank runs in Crimea. When you start to see them bank runs, that means that people on the ground know war's coming. They can hear the drums and see the tanks. So far, Russia has invaded a country and not killed a single person, though. What does that tell you? You think that people are against them? Doesn't seem like it to me. Anyway, guys, that's the latest. That's the rundown here on Crimea. And it's really any given moment. Anything can happen. John Kerry, like I said, gives Putin till Monday, but what does that say or do? What are they really going to do here? Only time will tell. Till next time, this has been Dabu7. Eyes open.